The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent. How you guys doing?
DropTop. Zaza.
Okay.
We gon' pull up in some Tahoes. Fill with my niggas and bitches. They don't get money, the motto. Shredding waves like I'm Otto.
Back with another new episode 108 of the StyleBeasting podcast with your host Delton Wall. I'm here with a new lease on life and maybe a new thought process. I'm trying to have a new lease on life and a new thought process. I don't know. It's like I'm starting to not start to see the world in a different light, because the world's still the same. I'm not going to let the world. Damn, what's the word?
That's okay. Take your time.
Mold me anymore, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna go get like that again, but I'm trying to be a little bit more positive and more not outgoing, but more understanding. I feel like I am pretty understandable, but I think I want to take time to like fully understand and get through like the core of it, and then build upon that, if that makes sense.
Maybe.
Because I think I said last pod, I believe, but I'm just like tired of like being the not. I won't say the what's the name? What do you call those kind of people? The Debbie Downers. Like I'm not a Debbie Downer, but I kind of am a realist, and I guess being a realist and semi of a Debbie Downer combined ends up into like some not the best, not like not in the best of moods, but I'm trying to like change that. I actually want to be like a more livelier person, and I'm not talking about like party lively, like as in like emotion lively.
Yes, sir.
And I don't know, I guess it was just like something that happened like when the new year started, and I started feeling the time coming, the time of the world coming. But I don't know, it's just like for the past like couple weeks I've been like thinking of the future, like me being a dad and like other stuff in my life, and it's like, damn, I can't be the Debbie Downer Captain Buzzkill. Yeah, Buzz Killington, and a Buzz Killington. If I want to be a family man, like I can't just be that depressed guy who takes care of his kids, because that doesn't work. Because the kids gonna be like, why is dad depressed? Like, I don't know. And I don't want to live like that. Like, so I want to like slowly get away from that a part of myself and like be something more better and livelier, I guess. So I'm trying. I'm not like I'm not gonna like say it's gonna be like an easy turnaround, but
Take my word.
I will say this: I will try my damnedest to be something better. It's gonna take a while, but I'm gonna try. And at the end of the day, I guess that's really all I can really do is like take it step by step and like try to do better, man. Like I always say, like even at the beginning when I started playing, like I want to be better. I want don't want to be this person anymore, and like all the time I'm trying to like be better and like get my mental and like being emotionally a better person is better than just being like some depressed Debbie Downer and buzzkill all the time. Like nobody wants to be around that shit all the time. And I'm not talking about I'm a realist as in like like one of those people say, oh, I'm so real. Like no. I'm a realist, as in like the sky is blue. Those people who say, "Oh, I'm just so real," I know. The people who say they're so real are not real. They just like say that shit so they can put themselves in the category of being right. Like, oh man, I'm so real, I'm always right. Like, no, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. That doesn't even make sense in conjunction any fucking way. But yeah, definitely watch out for those people who say hit you with that whole "I'm real" or "I've been through so much" or "I know." Like, a lot of people just try to give you perspectives on their life and they don't understand your side of life, and they'll like try to like, I won't say convince you, but they'll give you advice on something that even though they haven't been a part of, or like they don't know how the situation you're dealing, how the situation is dealing with you, they'll just give you like some backhanded like truth or like some bad advice, and it'll just come out and it'll just sound bad in your head, but they'll just try to like gaslight you. And I hate using that word, so sorry. They're like prove that they're right, I guess, in a sense. So yeah, just, I won't say always just rely on your gut. Definitely take advice from people, but don't take certain advice from people. And I guess I don't have to tell you guys that, because like you guys are grown enough to know, or if you're like young listening to this, which I hopefully you're listening to this with like some common sense and don't take everything I say as truth, or just take it with a grain of salt, that sometimes going with your gut is great, and taking advice is a good thing too, but find a good median in, and just pay attention on who's giving you these advices. And I'm trying to have, and the reason why I had this like pseudo new lease on life is because I'm looking for a new job, and I can't be that guy all the time. Like, I have to like show more emotion, and I'm like I said, I'm trying my best. I'm like slowly but surely trying to get it out, but it's going to take time, and you can't just work, and you can't be in the workforce with like a sour ass attitude. Even though life sucks at times and shit happens, and I hate this fucking rhetoric that people say like, "Hey man, just leave it at work. Just leave with your problems at home." Like, nigga, no, my problems are huge as fuck. Like, yes, I will try my damnedest to not have my problems follow me to work. But sometimes your problems follow you to work everywhere you go. Home, from others' bullshit to anything. So, hey, shit happens. But most problems you definitely can't leave at work, leave at home. Some problems are big and they just not untrackable, but damn it, what's the word I'm trying to get at? Damn it, it always happens to me.
Stupid!
I definitely get lost. I definitely lose my track of thought sometimes. Damn it. I ain't forgot what the hell I was even trying to come up with. Damn.
This old ass nigga, man.
Unleavable, I guess that's a word. I don't know, but yeah, definitely some problems are definitely you can't leave at home. But yeah, so with that whole new lease on life, I'm definitely gonna try to like circumvent my problems a little bit more and like try to be a better person. But getting back to the pod, so apparently in New York there's like some Jewish underground tunnels. They sealed them up, but there was a video of a bunch of like Jewish people coming out this damn tunnel, and I'm like,
I do not know.
I thought at first it was like some like a meme joke that somebody was doing, like, oh man, Jewish guys coming out the tunnel. Like, that's pretty funny. But then there was like video of like a whole bunch of Jewish guys boarding up shit and trying to getting like this damn bed out of this damn tunnel. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, now they like, instead of the underground they have underground railroads for the Jewish now, and I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. That's some serious shit. I think it was a whole bunch of memes for it too. I think there was a Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad meme. I was like, what the fuck? That's hilarious as shit. But they sealed it up, and I don't know if they got everybody from down there up and got everything from down there out of there. But for what I saw, it was only lasted like a couple days, because once that video got posted, that I don't know if it was an unorthodox or orthodox Jewish man, because I think it's the Orthodox Jewish guys that have the curly mullets, the curly mullets on the side of the ears. I think, yeah, because there was a bunch of those guys. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to make like race like. It's not racist. What is it? What is it? Xenophobic? Wait, hold on.
Back to you, Nancy.
See, now I gotta look this up, because I definitely don't think that's xenophobic. There's a lot of fucking words in our dictionary now. No, that's xenophobic is country, is race, is prejudice against a nigga country. Okay, damn. Well, yeah, I'm not racist in saying I don't being like don't understand, because I don't understand, because I know there's unorthodox Jewish people and orthodox Jewish people, and I don't know, I forgot which version of the Jewish people have their hats and the curly mullets. So I don't know which one it was, but it was a bunch of those guys in underneath the tunnel. And when I think the police went down there and found them, and they was just like bomb rushing that shit. They were like throwing shit out. I'm like, damn, like what the hell is going on? And like I said, like a week later, they sealed up the Jewish tunnel. Well, I won't even say Jewish tunnels, but they sealed them up and shit, so niggas can't go in there. But it was just like a wild day for New York. And I'm like, I mean, it makes sense, because I think New York is the biggest melting pot ever. And like, there's Chinatown, and like, there's different boroughs of like people and shit. It's like every race down there has like their own section. So, and I think there's like a bunch of mosques down there too. So I'll bet there's a whole bunch of like Jewish people in there just chilling. This one, like, just like Chinatown, like how they have their shit. And I think Jewish people, well, if that's what happened, those guys went down there and was like, yo, we gonna make a base in the underground, just chill. Like, oh, fuck it, let's do it. So, I don't know. It was crazy as fuck. It was pretty funny. But yeah, I guess they're gonna find a different place to hang out now. I don't know. I mean, you can pretty much hang out anywhere, but I guess that's where they were secluded at. But speaking of being secluded, my Ravens have secured. Well, yeah, my Ravens have secluded themselves, and now in the race to the Super Bowl. I mean, there's other teams out there that's getting it, that's trying to get it. Like the Lions won their game, and I think this is their first time. I think this is their first time winning their division in like 30 years.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true.
The Chiefs, the 49ers. I think that's it. I'm sad as fuck that Green Bay lost, because Jordan Love deserved to win that game. I'm sorry. 49ers, you guys won that one, but Jordan Love deserved that one. He should have gotten that one. Had to be behind Aaron Rodgers for like 3 fucking years, and the nigga left to go to the Jets, and then Jordan Love had to like take the team on his back. I mean, he didn't do it himself. Like there was other players that did it, but all them niggas could combine went to the playoffs on Jordan Love's first year as a quarterback. He's been in the league 3 years, but that was his first year as a quarterback doing it. And I'm like, yo, this nigga out here doing it. And the quarterback, Goff, the Detroit Lions quarterback, salute to that nigga. He's bringing Detroit back. Him and that team is. I'm not going to say just him, because I don't want to just say one sole person on the team is doing it. It's the whole team, because the quarterback is the quarterback. Like, I'm not saying that's not a hard job, but the niggas, the linebackers, those running backs, the D-line, O-line, like, them niggas work too. Like, let's be real as fuck. Them niggas work hard too. And CJ Stroud lost to the Ravens. Now, Stroud, I told niggas a billion times. And Chase Young too. I'm going to talk about Chase Young after CJ Stroud. Or is it Bryce Young? Yeah, it's Bryce Young. It's Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud, I told niggas from when he got drafted by the Texans, he gonna do something on that team. He may have lost to the Ravens, but guess what? That nigga brought that team from a joke to his first year as a quarterback going to the playoffs. Now you can't tell me that ain't no real shit. Now the team has to be the Texas front office going to have to build up the team a little more because CJ Stroud was carrying that team. Like that was, I would say the other team members were doing it, but CJ Stroud was putting them on their back and throwing that on. So hey, you going to pay, Packers, Texans, you going to pay those two brothers because them brothers out here showing their ass. The Cowboys lost. I'm surprised the Cowboys made this far again and won this many games. Now, when they lost to, I think it was, what the fuck they lost to?
We don't care. Let me tell you, we don't care.
Whatever, they lost. Fuck it. Who cares? They lost. But I did not expect them to go this far again. Now, I don't want to say, I'm not saying get rid of Dak. Because you can't, I'm not saying you can't get rid of Dak, but it'd be sick to get rid of Dak, and Dak's doing what he's doing. Now, if Dak did take y'all to the playoffs, I'll be 100% on your side. Be like, you might have to get him ready. But that man busted his fucking leg, came back next year. Y'all went to the playoffs. Y'all lost. Right. Y'all came back next year. Y'all did good. I think y'all was like best in y'all division.
You were wrong.
And then boom.
Got your ass whooped tonight.
You lost this year. But I will say this though. Y'all worked y'all asses off. Y'all might just need to get a better, I might say you might just need a better head coach. And that's it. And probably beef up your core a little bit more. But other than that, that's fine. I would say this. Even though I hate the Cowboys, they're a couple pieces away from being good. I'll say that. Now, to Bryce Young on the Carolina Panthers.
I told you so.
He's not a bust. Like I said before, just like for CJ Stroud, Bryce Young gonna do some things. I blame the front office of the Carolina Panthers. Y'all should have kept the black coach. Y'all should have beefed up your core. You should have never let McCaffrey go last year. Cause if y'all had McCaffrey on the team, y'all be in the place of where the 49ers should be. And I don't want to hear niggas talk about Bryce Young is short, he's bad. No. I think Drew Brees and him are the same fucking height. They might be like 2-3 inches taller, but that's not it. He's not. Drew Brees ain't 6'2".
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true.
And I'm not comparing Bryce to Drew Brees. I'm saying in a sense, Bryce is just his first year. Even though it's CJ Stroud's first year, Stroud's team is a lot better than fucking Bryce's team. So I will say this. In a year or two, y'all going to be taking what y'all say about Bryce Young back. Completely. And I will say this. Bryce Young going to do some things. I have faith in that brother. I have faith. And speaking about having faith in that brother, Tekken 8 released a new fucking character trailer. Well, their first DLC character trailer. I think they got the leaked full roster out for the DLC. I ain't looking at it yet because I kind of want to be surprised. But the first character is Eddie, which is hilarious that he's not part of the first squad. But if you kind of watch the intro, the Tekken 8 intro, you don't see Eddie in it at all, which is funny. And a little Tekken trivia. Jin, Eddie, Asuka, and I think like maybe 2 more characters was a part of the new generation, like Tekken 4 or Tekken 3. And Eddie not being a part of the main cast because main part of that Tekken 3 cast is kind of like, he should be, but I understand because I think they already got like 32 characters. And that's a lot. First drop. So, and by the time the drop's over, I bet you're gonna have way over like 40 or 48. So, and close to 50. So I can say, so I can be like, hey, you guys could chill out at 32. You guys could give me 16 characters later. I feel like they're gonna give us four DLC slots, and not just 4 character DLC slots, like 4 like DLC pack 1, 2, 3, or 4, just like they did for Tekken 7. But for Tekken 8, boy, man, I don't know, man. Like Grand Blue, Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and I don't know if there's any other fighting games coming out. And I think Dragon Ball Z, I can put Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z back in there because it got robot netcode. Even though it's been a couple years, that game's still fun. But mainly Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, and Grand Blue versus the new updated version. Bro, them games is hard as fuck. Like, Tekken 8 might be the best fighting game to come out, bro, in like the past 2 years. Well, year. Because I love Street Fighter 6. I love it. But Tekken 8, man, that battle system is fire. The character models are fire. The character moves are fire. Like, it's just a great looking game. And I love it. But Street Fighter 6 has a teaser trailer, and it was Ed from Street Fighter 5, and he's a little bit more skinnier. He still has that bum ass haircut, and he still has this purple like whip thing that can bring people in. I like Ed. I don't like his haircut. Like, if he did have a different haircut, I'd be 100% better. Like, I don't like it at all. Like, that shit is really just like a big deterrent for me. I don't know why. It just sucks. Like, I'm not a big fan of the shaved head with the like one hair flopping down. It looks like I don't know. It just looks lame. But we didn't see gameplay trailer. It was just basically like story trailer where we first see Ed, and apparently he could be your master. You can learn fighting techniques from him. And I'm really happy to see it because I like Ed. I like this gameplay. I didn't play him in Street Fighter 5 because I gave up on 5. But I like 6. I love 6. And I'm going to get back playing 6 because I really, really, really love 6. Because 5 was a big ass letdown, but 6 is amazing. Now, hopefully, Ed looks cool and you like... and the other characters we get are cool because the last character for this DLC pack is Akuma, and it's weirdly enough that we saw Akuma poster for the new year instead of seeing Ed first, which I understand. Like, Akuma's like mainstay. Akuma's been there since the first one, and like his design is way cool. Like, oh boy. Akuma's like design in this one just makes him look like he's old as shit, but he's still a demon. So it's like fucking amazing. Now, I wonder what they're gonna do because they have like those drive cancels and drive canceling demon flip into fireball. It's gonna be stupid shit. I bet you money, like every dollar I ever own for the rest of my life, you can like drive cancel into raging demon or demon flip. I don't know. I better not see you. If I see a nigga airball drive cancel to a air teleport Tatsu some shit, I'm gonna be fucking livid. Cause there's no fucking way in hell you should make fucking Akuma
God damn!
fucking be able to fly in the fucking air. Like, now we're just gonna make that nigga like Jesus, an evil Jesus in there. Now, I don't know if he'll have low HP like the other iterations of fucking Akuma, but this one is gonna be a lot trickier. I bet you dollars or donuts this nigga's gonna be doing like off the wall shit. Bet money on it. But I think that's it for the first entrance of the pod. Let's go ahead and jump into the music. So to start the music side off, I'm gonna start it off with Beef. So these two Jamaican artists, Jada Kingdom and Stella Dawn, I think that's her. Apparently they're beefing about Burna Boy, and because Burna Boy bought Jada Kingdom a bag or some shit like that, or he made a song about how he wanted her or whatever. So a bunch of like Jamaican lady artists came out saying Jada Kingdom sells pussy, and she was selling pussy before she got with Partisan Fontaine, Mega Stallion's ex-boyfriend, and it's like receipts and like videos of people putting the video and stuff out, and it was like wild as hell. Cause I'm like, damn, like this is wild as fuck. Like why would you post that about somebody? I mean, if you see Jada Kingdom and the prices that they were apparently saying that she was selling the pussy for, I'm not even gonna lie. If I had the bread, I'll buy some Jada Kingdom pussy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think it was like 10K or like 5K. I'm like, bruh, if I had 10K just sparingly, and if you think I'm lying, look up Jada Kingdom, and if you see a pink, like those pink, if you see a pink onesie outfit of her just working, you'll find out. You'll definitely see why that shit is 10K. You get that shit direct deposit. But nah, it was just wild as fuck. I mean, I think they dropped diss songs on each other, which is hilarious. And I think it was just, one of them was like Jada Kingdom will fuck a cop or something like that. It was just funny. It was hilarious, but I ain't paying too much attention. The only reason I paid attention to it because Jada Kingdom was like mad thick, and niggas was like saying she was sell pussy. I mean, I'm not gonna buy it because I ain't got 10K in my hand just to throw out. But damn, that was just wild. This is sell pussy for 5 or 10K, so that's hilarious. But in actual music, 21 Savage dropped an album, and I was confused. And I didn't see that coming. I think it's off the cusp of him, not Don Dolver, 21 Savage. I think the black kid from fucking Stranger. Let me look this up before I even get this wrong, because I think that's not the black kid from Stranger Things.
Nani?
Yeah, Donald Glover, Donald Glover, 21 Savage, and oh shit, I was right. It is the black kid from Stranger Things. Apparently, they're gonna be in a movie, and I think it's gonna be like 21 Savage life up to him. Because the movie's about him and his like getting his life, and I think him getting over like the British ICE bullshit he was dealing with. Because remember, like 2 years ago, he was like, it was 2 years ago. He was born in Britain, but his mom moved to Atlanta, and I don't think the papers got corrected. So apparently, he's from like, since he was born up to like those 2 years ago, he's always been like a British guy, and he just got this shit situated. But him, like I said, they're dropping a video. It's really just focusing on, actually, yeah, is like says right here, it's focusing on his 2018 ICE arrest, and like it's showing his life throughout prior to that and to that incident, and probably the ending of it is him like getting over and actually becoming a American citizen, which is really fun. It's really funny because his album that came out is called American Dream, which is hilarious as fuck because you're about to drop a movie this summer called, I think it is called American Dream. Yeah, called American Dream, and you dropped the album called American Dream. So I was like, wow, that's pretty funny. But if I'm looking at it, it's 15 songs. It's strangely more R&B people on here than I looking at, because I haven't heard it yet. I'm gonna sit down and give it a listen because I have time to, because there's a whole bunch of music that came out. But I'm looking at it. I see Doja Cat, Summer Walker, Brent Faiyaz, Burna Boy, Mariah the Scientist. All those people I just named are big R&B heads, or Afro beats, but yeah, Afro beats, with Burna Boy, and R&B / hip hop for the other. I think Doja Cat can be hip hop or R&B, but and I'm guessing this is more like not like his regular albums where it's just like I'm a shoot a nigga, I got ops or something like that. I think it's more spread out. I think it's like op music, and I want to say like 21 Questions type of music, like damn, how did 21 Questions go? If I was your best friend, I walk around. No, it's not. You said no, that's not it. Is that 21 Questions? Hold on. Oh, I just remember how it goes. Girl, your sins will let me now. Would you love me if I was down and out? You still have love for... Yeah. That's 21 Questions. Yeah. I think Nate Dogg killed that shit. Rest in peace. But yeah. It was probably like some close to that 21 Questions type of music. Because I think one of the songs in here is called "You Should Have Worn a Bonnet." So I'm like, okay, that's funny. And I think I saw somebody post a lyric from that song that's like hella funny. So I'm definitely going to give this a chance to listen to. Let's see what else in music. Well, shit, since I'm talking about people dropping, I might as well get to the music I listen to then. Kentucky Love, BFB, The Pac-Man, Crispy Life, and Babyface E drop. It's hard as fuck. It's Shawty Lowe's They Know, and it's just with a Detroit flow on it. Hard as fuck for no fucking reason. Primo Rice, Portrait of the P. I heard the song Deep in My Bag, hard as fuck for no reason. Like, it's really good. And I think, like I said, I think he's a West Coast, like I said, he's a West Coast rapper. And it's just hard. Like, I was like, Joe put me on that one album, and then my man, cousin Reek put me on this other one. And I'm slowly like, okay, Primo Rice might be that nigga. I remember hearing Primo Rice, the name, like years ago, but I never like put two and two together or try to like do the research on it. Anicia and Lotto drop Back Outside. It's hard. I like it. I expect Anicia to drop a lot more. I expect her to drop a full album pretty soon, because I expected to get Lotto on the song. And if she got Lotto, I expect her to do really well. Like I see a lot of female artists doing well, and she has like not dark, but deep, raspy voice. And I feel like women with deep voices can really get to like that R&B pocket, because it's going to be, how should I say this? Damn it, who has a deep voice that's like it's super sexy? Damn, I'm not thinking of any. I can't think of any. But and I can't even say her name. Anicia, yeah. I feel like her voice is, when she gets to that R&B shit, I think it could really take over. I think she just needs like a good beat for it and a good background for it, and I think she got it. Cause I know I found some other hard shit I just never play. Let's see. Oh, Lucky's supposed to drop 2 new songs this Monday, and I heard the snippets from them, and they're hard as fuck for no fucking reason. So I would be definitely looking forward to it, because I'm a Lucky fan, and Lucky drops good music. So when I hear it, I'm definitely gonna like let you guys know that shit's hard. So don't even worry about if it's like, oh man, this song's good. Trust me. It's going to be, if it's Lucky, 9 times out of 10 is good, because it's rare when Lucky misses his margin on a song. And speaking of missing the margin, Most Def had sat down. I forgot her name, so don't kill me. But he sat down with this one with this podcast lady and did an interview, and she asked, "Is Drake hip hop?" And he gave like this like long winded thing like, "Hey, we like us MC should be speaking of something bigger and more more to the world instead of ourselves." And it was like basically just saying he wasn't hip hop or whatever, and it was basically hate because Drake is hip hop. I'm tired of this whole debate about everybody just talking about is Drake hip hop? Like Drake is hip hop. I'm sorry to tell you guys, Mos Def, he's hip hop, and I'm sorry they dissed your mans a couple years ago with Stay Scheming, but hey, it is what it is. And I don't know. I'm getting tired of like rappers. Well, not rappers. I would say I'm getting tired of people who, and I'm not. I'll speak about Mos Def and like other people where they want you to speak on like a bigger topic, like what's going on in the world and stuff like that, and like what's going on in the Gaza and all that stuff. And it's like they want you to do that, and I guess it just they want you to be. They want you to stand for something, I guess. But like, because that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything or some shit like that. And I'm like, bro, some of these people are not trying to be like spread a message with their music. Some people are just trying to make music. And I understand you want more people to be more forespoken about the world and stuff, most def. But sometimes people don't give a fuck about the world. And I know this is kind of productive what I was saying in the beginning about being a different person, but like, yeah, man, like some people just don't give a fuck. Like, there's some people I can tell that I can ask, hey, do you care what's going on in Palestine or in Israel and Palestine? And they're gonna say, no, I don't give a fuck because I got shit on my own plate to worry about. And I understand that's like. And I'm not talking about just poor people. I'm talking about people in general. Like some people just don't give a fuck. And I understand we're all human beings. We're all supposed to care about each other, especially people of our skin color. But sometimes people just don't care, and you can't force people to care or learn about something they don't care about. Now, should you care? That's up to you. I can't tell you what to care for or what's important to you or what should be important because that's not my place in the world. Nobody should tell you what you should care for. If you don't want to speak on something, you don't want to like put a light on something, that's your choice. And I'm not gonna think any different on people who don't do that. If you do that, good. I'm not gonna like. That's good that you like. That's what you stand for. What your prerogative is. Most people don't have. Most people don't care or don't want to stand up at all. Some people just want to be in their own world. Now. Like I said, in the greater scheme of things, I can see that being a problem and people being like, oh, Mos Def is like this man when he thinks he thinks on a bigger scale and like other stuff like that. But people don't. But no, like if you actually care about Mos Def, you would go to Palestine and try to and like give all you thought, give all that you got. But you're over in the States doing an interview. Now, I think Mos Def, what was it? I don't know if Mos Def was in the States when he did that interview. I don't even know if I don't think Mos Def is a U.S. citizen at all, if I'm not mistaken. But either way, like I said, if people actually cared, they would be going out there and doing stuff instead of just sitting on a podcast and talking. Now, I'm not saying that you can't do both, but if you talk the talk, you shouldn't be over here trying to walk the walk. You should be over there walking and standing with them, not over here with us. But that's neither here nor there. Drake is hip hop. I'm sorry, you big MC fans, Jay-Z guys, Rum DMC, Rakim. But yeah, like those regular people who think like, oh man, Drake's not hip hop. He don't have a hip hop, like no, nigga, no. Just stop. Like, come on. And that's another thing I'm getting tired of. I'm getting tired of you old MC heading ass niggas. I really am. Like, Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up, bro. If you can't adapt or you don't want to like rap like everybody else, cool. But nobody's over here. King Carson's not saying, "Oh shit, I wish Kamen would rap something different." No, because nobody gives a fuck. Do what you want and rap how you want. That's really all I have to say. Like, and with more sad news in hip hop, Yo Gotti lost his brother to drive-by shooting at a funeral which is crazy that somebody would shoot somebody at a funeral. That's insane as fuck. But yeah, that definitely happened, and people were really being nasty about it. Like people were putting dolphins in the quote in the comments, and I'm like, bro, that's nasty.
Nasty bitch.
Two, y'all are snitching. Y'all like not even though I'm not saying that PRE did it, but I'm saying like the fact that you guys would just put that is just like nasty as fuck. Like, bro, like what if they didn't have nothing to do with that at all? What if that was just some random shit? Well, yeah, what if that was some random shit? Like you guys just putting that shit out there? Like, come on now, that's nasty. So we don't know what's going on. That's crazy that happened because the next 2 days later, I think Yo Gotti was at a CMG concert and he had a bulletproof vest on. So it was like, oh shit. Now I highly doubt niggas gonna bring a gun into a concert event, which is crazy to believe. But yeah, that is insane that Yo Gotti had to deal with that and then had to perform like 2 days later. So yeah, it was crazy out there. So prayers to Yo Gotti. That's a lot of crazy shit to be happening on any day.
Cause I can't breathe.
Like that shit, like that's really fucked up. He lost his brother like that. And even nastier news, Juice WRLD's old girlfriend, well, the girlfriend he had when he passed away is doing the OnlyFans, and that's not the nasty part. The nasty part is she's selling the video of her and Juice WRLD having sex together in her OnlyFans, which is really nasty. Cause it's like, bro, like niggas dead, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we really doing here? We're not finna be over here like beating off the dead nigga fucking you. Like, come on now. Like, bitches, like some bitches don't have no kind of common sense, and that's one of them. Like, nasty work.
Nasty bitch.
But that's it for the music. There wasn't that much music drops, or if it did, I probably didn't like it. I probably didn't talk about it. So we're gonna jump straight into the manga portion. So normally for the manga, I would start with like a shonen or like JJK or My Hero, but I found this new manga I'm watching, reading. It's called Heart Gear. I saw it from when this mutual I follow on Twitter or X, whatever, and he was posting this manga, and I saw it before, but I didn't pay too much attention to it. So I found the name, started reading it. It's like 60 chapters long. I think the author took a 2-year break. I don't know for what reason. I think it was like in 2019, and he came back in 2021, I want to say. And I think I'm on chapter like 10, and I fucking love it. It's really fucking good. They're giant mechs. So let me just give you the synopsis of the story so far, or in general. So this is 200 years in the future. Humanity's gone, and only thing in the world is robots. Now, because of, well, let me rephrase that. Because of war, humanity's gone, and they built robots to fight in wars, and the only things that are left are the robots from that era that was built, that lasted. Now, this robot found this, funny enough, a ship with a baby in it, like on some Goku or Superman type shit. The robot raised the kid, and they lived a happy life. The kid herself found this reactor where this robot was, brought it home with him, and became friends with it. Now, I'll say the Big Hero 6 robot, that's what I'm going to call him because I don't know his name. The Big Hero 6 robot was talking to the newly awakened worker robot and just telling him about the world and about like having goals and ideals, and like basically saying like how that human child basically made that Big Hero 6 robot to a father because he had to raise her, teach her about the world, teach her how to fish, and well, yeah, basically about the world, and he had to take care of her because she's the only human in the world full of robots, and he had to like make sure she didn't get sick or stuff like that. And a couple days later, this assassin robot came and killed the Big Hero 6 robot and blew him up. And the worker robot that was with the human girl and the Big Hero 6 guy got shot too. Now, I wasn't spoiled, but I was like, where is this hero robot, battle robot that I saw this breaking nigga shit? And I was like, I wonder if he's gonna come out that small robot. And what would you fucking know? This nigga popped that like, all right. So think of RDD2. He's probably a little bit bigger than that in the robot suit. He broke out of it, and that nigga's like at least 6'3", and beat the fuck out of that assassin robot. And his name is what's that nigga? Nick Chrome. I don't know why I can only remember his name. But the battle robot Chrome helped the little girl, and he killed the assassin robot. But she said that she lost her robot father, and they can't bring him back. But I think Chrome found this data cube in the rubble and was like, hey, maybe there's somebody that can help rebuild him. Since we still have his memory cube, we can still just, all we gotta do is make a body, put it in there, and boom. So they go around searching for people. They meet up with some friends that help them out on their journey, and they find out that they have to go to a place called Heavenland, because Heavenland builds is a place for all for robots to go and visit. Now, it's weird because I don't believe, like I said, that human girl is the only human left.
Maybe.
And this little this worker robot, though, this construction kid robot gave the human girl some cat ears that hide her human biology. So robots will think she is a robot, because most robots aren't too happy about humans. And they found out where Heavenland is, and it's at this place at the Coliseum, run by a robot called Odin, which is crazy that his name is Odin, and he looks like Odin from Final Fantasy 13 too. So there's that. But there's an underlining antagonist of robots that are trying to kidnap the human and Chrome to find, well, probably because she's the last human in the world. So they're probably going to try to, like, if what Odin said he was going to do, try to put a human brain in a robot's body to make like the perfect robot or some shit. So it's like, okay, is that a thing? Is that what they're trying to do in Heavenland? I'm only on chapter 13 out of 60, and so far the only thing we see is big ass mech battles, Chrome learning humanity, or well, not humanity, learning about himself and learning about humanity, because Chrome has a regeneration feature in his robot body, which I think only like a couple robots have, because this nigga, I think he got blasted in the head by this heavy militarized mech, and like he became a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card when he woke up. He came out looking like Castir Unicorn, which, if you don't know what Castir Unicorn is a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and I would look it up too. It's pretty strong. But yeah, like he just looked like he had to transform into a unicorn and start whooping niggas' asses aggressively. And I don't think he could control himself when he becomes into that unicorn state, because he woke up, he was like, what the fuck would happen? So it's really good. I suggest you guys check it out. It's really fucking awesome. Now, Dogs Red came out. I didn't read Dog Red. It's that hockey manga. I have to catch up on it. I know. Shut up. I love it. I'm going to catch up on it. And I have to read Golden Kamuy, so shut up. I know. And JoJo's Part 8. Shut up. I said that like 3 months ago I was going to finish it, but I fucking know.
Shut your mouth, jabroni.
Jesus, I know it's a lot of manga I have to read, so shit. It's a lot of shit. JJK came out. I don't know. I honestly do not know what the fuck Geiji is doing, or well, I won't say I don't know what she's doing or he's doing, because I don't know if it's a dude or girl or not, because we got a image of Geiji coming out the cat illustration he or she uses in all of his or hers JJK stuff, and it was a woman that popped out of it, so I guess Geiji is a woman. But Geiji just made Sukuna the final villain. So as I told you guys, Kenjaku got killed and said, hey, I have a backup plan. Because Yuta killed him. He was like, yo, I have a backup plan, man. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. So we go back to Sukuna after he kills lawyer dude, and Yuji is about to stab Sukuna with the sword. Finds out the sword dissipated and he can't kill him. Now, bunch of stuff happened this chapter. One, Sukuna had what's that shit called? A midlife crisis. 2, Yuji's stronger than I thought. 3, the lawyer dude is not dead. 4, Gojo might come back alive. And 5, I don't know how strong Yuta is. So let me go down all this list.
Back to you, Nancy.
Sukuna, while fighting Yuji, was having a discussion in his head, like, how come I'm having this fight with this kid? Hold on, let me re-look at it, because I was like super, I wasn't confused, but it was just like having this monologue in your head while fighting, and like, not as in like he can't have this monologue, because we never heard Sukuna actually have a monologue, but the fact that this nigga is just like mid-fight just thinking, like, this is how it's gonna go. And like, he blitzes Yuji, like he cuts him twice and like slices him, but like because he doesn't have his special tool, it's not affecting him. And Mei's brother, the one that she sexually abused, the chick that's with Akari, they picked them up and dipped off. And Sukuna's in his mind thinking that Shoko, Gojo, and Geto's friend is a doctor, and she might be able to do reverse curse techniques and bring him back. Which is weird that Sukuna knows this information, because I definitely didn't know it. Well, I knew that she was a doctor, but like the fact that he knows that she's a good doctor, which is crazy enough as it is like, damn, like how did he know that? But now that I'm saying it in my head, I forgot that he was with Yuji when he died, and Shoko was like, hey, I could fix him, but it might be, well, no. Shoko was with Gojo, that dude with the glasses that got stabbed, and he's with, I forgot that nigga name. The nigga that was driving around Yuji and Megumi and Nobunara at that first mission, the nigga with the glasses was always scared. Yeah, Shoko was with him, and I guess he kind of heard that she can heal or some shit. But like, he sees Yuji get up after getting cut, and realize that Yuji in 1 month learned the reverse curse technique, so like he could heal his wounds from getting cut and shit. But like, he's looking at Yuji and he's getting irritated. He thought that the death of the lawyer dude was going to like put him into like the same mindset as when he was fighting against Gojo, but he's like takes a step back and starts thinking like, am I really trying to die? Am I really trying to fight to see am I the strongest? And like, is my ideals clash with other people's? Because normally he's like, if somebody challenges me to fight, I'm gonna fight them, and if they die, they die, and whoever's strong is the strongest.
Stop being weak.
But because of Yuji and how Yuji, no matter how many times Sukuna has tried to break Yuji always got back up. And I think this was the first time in a long time. I think this might be the first time in general Sukuna praised Yuji, because normally he would call him a stupid brat and say, because he said like a couple chapters ago, there's nothing interesting about Yuji at all. He's just a regular ass nigga. But when he found out in less than a month, this nigga learned how to reverse curse technique to heal himself, and that he's been training. Like Yuji got fucking like arm bangles around his hand or some shit, and can probably do blood manipulation. So it's like, what the fuck's going on? Like, bro, like Sukuna's like, damn, this nigga's really trying to be my rival, even though they're like worlds apart in strength. But like Yuji's right now fighting Sukuna, and Sukuna's like, okay, I guess your ideals in my class, so I guess I can review you. And as soon as he thought about that, Kenjaku gave Sukuna, in like some fleeting energy ball shit, the Tengen thing. So whenever Sukuna's like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna fucking summon Tengen and do some crazy shit, he can do that now. So they finally have fully made Sukuna the final villain because he ate the fucking ball. Now they have to beat Sukuna and kill him before he kills the good guys, kills the rest of the people in the color games, and fuses with Tengen. But before that, what's my nigga name? Yuta comes out of nowhere and blanks on them. Now, I need them to like describe Rika again, that girl, that cursed spirit that's always with Yuta, because I think they gave her the name the Queen of Spirit, the Curses, and Sukuna even called her Queen, and I'm like, I don't even know if that's even like I don't remember her being special, because I remember the only reason that she even happened to be like this because of Yuta. So I'm like, did Yuta make Rika the Queen of Spirits, Queen of Curses, because of how she died and how like she became a cursed spirit? Like, that's just weird to me, because I don't think they fully explained it. And Rika looks different too. She's like mainly black now, and she looked like a Shikigami. Not Shikigami. What's them fucking not Quincy's? What's those shits called? I'm so mad. That's those things in Bleach, not Aaron cars.
Stupid.
You know what? I'm so pissed because I'm supposed to know this. No. I'm mad because I'm supposed to know this shit. And I don't, and I totally forgot what the name of them niggas are in Bleach. No. Whatever. Those fucking monsters that fucking Ichigo was fighting at the beginning. I can't even think. Hold on. I just never thought about it. It's called Hollows. I'm an idiot. Well, mainly the Minos Grandes that she looks like. But yeah, I don't know why I forgot about Hollows. I completely forgot. Maybe because we haven't fucking seen them in like forever, and like literally they paid. I mean, literally they used to be a problem, but now in Bleach, like nigga, like Ichigo could just do Gesuga Tensho before Bankai and wipe them all out. So I totally forgot about the Hollows. But yeah, she looked like a hollow, and like Sukuna had to use 4 of his arms to like hold her back because she was like slammed her hand on top of him. So he was like, oh shit, here she comes. But I don't think he was sweating her. I think he's like, oh shit, here he comes with this cursed spirit. So I don't know if Yuta's gonna like. He's not single-handedly gonna beat Sukuna, because if that was the case, he would have went out there instead of Gojo. So I highly doubt that. But I know somebody who's gonna take. I know one person who's going. Well, not only is Yuji going through it, fucking Deku's going through it. So in the new chapter of My Hero, Deku lost his danger sense, which is basically a spider sense, and now that he lost his spidey sense, Shiggy took it, or I call Shigaraki Shiggy. He's getting more aggressive because Deku can't sense danger anymore, so he can just throw out his crazy move and just say fuck it. So Shiggy's just blasting fucking Deku with attacks, and then Deku wakes up in front of Mount Fuji. Now, Shiggy's plan is to destroy Japan altogether and have that shit just sink in the ocean. And going to and destroying Mount Fuji probably will help that out. So, not Denji. Deku is, I want to say, using the muscle application of one for all to like amp his muscle up, cause like he's blitzed. I don't know what he did. He blitzed the fuck out of Shiggy and cut that nigga fingertips off and start beating him up, and
Got your ass whooped tonight.
almost at the end of the chapter, Shiggy's grandmother is like, "Hey, I know you don't kill niggas, but you going to kill this nigga. Like, you gonna have to really kill this nigga. Like, he's gonna destroy the world." And Deku on his Superman shit is like, "Hey, I know you telling me to kill your grandson, but you crying a lot of tears right now. And I'm a hero, so I'm gonna help this little kid." Because Deku sees past Shiggy's evilness, and he sees the small kid that was scared and couldn't control his powers, that he's crying. And Deku's trying to reach that part of Shiggy, but Shiggy's like so far gone, he's not even trying to like fix it. So Deku's going to like beat the fuck out of Shiggy and save Shiggy while also trying to like save the world. But the way that final panel looks, it looks like Deku, once he beats Shiggy, he won't have any powers anymore. Because the other versions of all the people who had all one for all before Deku, they were looking, it was like, yo, why the fuck is this nigga trying to be friends with the nigga that killed us? And then the All Might Spirit is pointing, and he's like seeing that Deku's like a real nigga. Like, it don't matter what it is, Deku will try to help you at all. Deku's like Tanjiro, but Tanjiro's way worse than Deku. But in seeing this, all the other predecessors see that what Deku's doing is just like for the Naruto effect. I'm ending the bloodline of hate with love. Because if I just kill you, it's going to be more hate. So I'm going to end it with love. I'm going to beat your motherfucking ass, Shiggy. But I'm going to show love at the same time. Because Deku's putting balls to the wall, and like, if Deku is not in a full body Iron Lung cast by the end of My Hero, I don't know what this nigga's 16-year-old body is made out of literally vibranium. Because his gear shift is over, so he really is fucked up internally. And like, I don't know, man. Like, if Deku, like I said before, me and Bryant talked about this before, and that Aaron chick that he saved from that Yakuza guy, she's gonna fix everybody. Not everybody's not gonna be 100%. Like, Endeavor's not gonna get his arm back. The bunny chick's not gonna get her limbs back. And basically, if you lost a limb, you lost a limb. So everybody's gonna be healed, not fully, not like, oh, I could walk again, because a lot of these niggas ain't walking. I'm gonna be real with you. If I see Bunny Chick walking, this whole story is a trash. Like, she lost so many limbs, it's not even funny. Like, I'm being real as fuck. This shit is bad. Like, these niggas, even if they won, they lost. Because ain't nobody gonna be heroes for the next like 3 years. Cause nigga got like not sciatica, but like psychiatric, got fucked up mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially too. I don't even want to talk about how much money taxpayers got fixed this shit. Like, nigga, Japan in My Hero is fucked. Like, you might as well just say Godzilla came through with his family and just stomped and did the rumble in Japan. That's how fucked it is. Cause niggas almost went nuclear 4 times. Giga Machina, Mountain Lady, and my nigga, the Crow nigga, them niggas blew a whole fucking mountain range off. Like, literally, nobody can be evil for the next 10 years. Like, let's be that. Like, come on, bro. Like, no, like, if you got beef with a nigga and you want to be evil, nigga, take that shit somewhere else. And to be honest with you, as many niggas got fucked up this arc, I don't even know if niggas gonna be bad anymore. And if you are a bad guy, you probably like a weak ass bad guy. Because everybody who's a strong bad guy is either dead, locked up, or straighten up their ways. Because Mr. Compress, God rest that nigga body. That nigga ain't got nobody. The ice nigga's locked up. I don't think he wants to kill anymore. That nigga looked like he didn't want any more smoke. So my hero villains, please just take a break for 10 years. Wait 10 years, my nigga. Like, you got beef with a nigga, wait till the 10th anniversary of us beating villains come back. Don't do it year 2.
Fight my colossal metal ass!
And speaking about villains getting their just desserts, fucking, what's my nigga name in One Piece? Saturn, one of the fucking Gorosei, got knocked the fuck out by Kuma. Now, I know I'm not one of those power scaling dudes, but I'm about to power scale that fucking punch. 2 things. 1, Kuma put hockey on that punch. Well, 1, he put hockey on a punch. 2, even if the Gorosei ain't like some fighting ass niggas and they just like power heavy, like I got, like my powers are super strong. I'm not physically strong. Like, I'm not physically gonna like go blow for you like Kaido, but I could go like, my powers are like ridiculously strong, like that kind of strong. Okay, cool. But no nigga in the world, I don't think, if we're going on power alone, I think Sanji's stronger than Kuma.
Correct!
Yes. So Kuma giving him that right hook and like breaking his foot, breaking his hand, and breaking his jaw, even though he just regenerated that shit back, it's still like Kuma wet one punch. Like, Kuma didn't like hit him with like a technique or like super secret fighting moves. Like, that nigga turned around, caught this fist back, and then like with full force. Now, mind you, Kuma has no recollection of anything of it, any of his personality. He's just a robot now. But him doing this and hugging Bonnie either tells me that he can be relearned and retaught and fixed, because as soon as Kuma blasted him in the face and like took a hit from Saturn came back, was like, yeah, I'm about to fuck this nigga up, fuck this shit. And then he tried to kill Bonnie and Kuma at the same time, but Sanji blocked it. Thank fucking God. And that snitch ass Vegapunk who snitched on everybody, I think she's like find out that, hey, maybe the Marines aren't that cool. Maybe I should fuck with these guys. Like, they ran off with Kuma and try to like get him to a safe spot, which means Kuma's not going to die. Neither is Bonnie. And weirdly enough, I feel like Kizaru is not fully a Marine, because there was a panel where Luffy was dying of like not getting any food and he needs some energy. Seconds later, there's a bunch of food near him. He's just scarfing it down, and Kizaru was like sitting upright when that nigga like a couple panels ago was on his back with his head spinning. So it's like, is Kizaru doing this to help out Kuma and them? Because Kizaru was hanging around Kuma and Bonnie. And if you eat, well, yeah, I feel like he did do it, but thing is even weirder and funny though. Kuzan came back. It was like, hey man, I gotta kill y'all niggas. I'm sorry, Vegapunk. And then like Saturn announced, hey, we're gonna what's that Buster called fucking Egghead and destroy it from head to toe. Now, since I think the Marines with the fleet they got now, they can Buster call it. But nigga, I'm thinking like right now, like the Straw Hats are probably dipping. No, Zoro's still fighting Lucci. Where the fuck is that giraffe nigga? I forgot. Oh no, they better get the giraffe nigga, cause I think he's still locked up in a bubble Sanji put him in. Oh, he better not kill him. Oh no, not the giraffe nigga. Oh, Zoro's still fighting Lucci. I think Zoro might beat Lucci, hopefully. Oh, this is hard. This is really bad, man. This is really bad. And I'm not talking about bad as in like it's bad writing. It's bad as in like I hope Dragon comes. I hope something good happens because like, bro, I'm really tired of Egghead. Like, nigga, ain't nothing positive happened since Egghead. It's been nothing but racism, death, hate, and despair. The only cool thing that happened was Lucci getting worked by fucking Luffy and us finding out that Luffy just probably mastered his Gear 5 technique because that nigga just made glasses out of thin air. Well, the smoke clouds in his hair. But is that it? Yeah, that's it for manga because I ain't read nothing else. I ain't checked nothing else out. So that's it for the manga. Let's get into the anime. And the anime is pretty stat packed because we have to talk about Kamen Rider.
HENSHIN!
So I'm gonna keep. Well, hold on. I'm not gonna keep this. So I'm not gonna speed past this because Kamen Rider is gonna be a long thing I'm gonna talk about. Well, actually, yeah. I'll save these anime for next week. I'm just gonna talk about Kamen Rider for this last bit because it's a lot. It's a lot. So, I've recently I'll say for the past year and a year and a half, 2 years, was introduced to Kamen Rider. Now, if you don't know what Kamen Rider is, and I have this written down. So, Kamen Rider started in 1971 by Takahashi Hongo, and it's based off a insect-like. It's a motorcycle riding superhero who has an insect motif helmet and fights super villains. And that was how Kamen Rider originally started. There's like a lot of Kamen Riders. There's like at least since it started in 1971. It's been 30. It's been 50, almost 50 years of Kamen Rider shit. Yeah, and it's like really good. So like, I didn't start watching Kamen Rider. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, no, I take it back because I remember freaking CW had Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, and I recently found out that Kamen Rider was based off the Japanese one, but never got fully finished because of Toei. And Toei, which is even crazier because I didn't know Toei did Kamen Rider. And I'm like, bro, y'all doing One Piece, but y'all can't do Kamen Rider? You could definitely do Kamen Rider. Like you can do it. You could definitely do it. But yeah, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight was big. Like Kamen Rider is big over here. It's like, I want to say it's about as big as Power Rangers or maybe bigger. I want to say, it's hard because there's been a lot of Power Rangers. There's been a lot of Kamen Riders though. Damn, that's rough. I guess I'll save the whole who's bigger pause, the Power Rangers or the Kamen Riders, which I want to give a shout out to my man Dwight, or Mind of Miffy, yeah. And because he really put me on Kamen Rider, because I totally forgot how we even met. I think he followed me on Twitter, and I like some of his stuff. He was. Hold on, I'm trying to think. How did I find it? Damn, that's weird. That's really weird. I don't even know how me and him like became mutuals on Twitter, but like he put me on this Kamen Rider. He joined his Discord, and me and him started watching like Kamen Rider together, and I was like, oh shit, this is hard. This is really cool because like he sent me like a bunch of like links to Kamen Rider stuff and like these like cool videos that he be doing, and I was like, damn, this is really good. And I remember me and him watched the first episode of Kamen Rider Build. The King Ogier, which is another form of Power Rangers, but it's like the later series, I guess. And he started me on Kamen Rider Geats and 01. Now Geats, me and him are still watching, but he showed me the first episode of 01, and I started watching it from there. And well, this part of the pod is really going to be about Kamen Rider. So I finished that Kamen Rider 01, and that's my first Kamen Rider I ever finished. And it was fucking amazing. Like, that was a ride if I ever been on. Like, there was so much character development and moments in that show that was like really fucking good. But like, let me explain what 01 is. So Kamen Rider 01 is based off in a timeline where a society is using robots to help with their daily lives, and it's basically iRobot. Think of iRobot, but they're more human like than just metal. They actually have like human like skin, and like actually look like people. Well, an incident happened 12 years ago where a bunch of those robots malfunction, and a big ass explosion happened. Now, go 12 years in the future, this kid named Arthur Hidden, a notorious try to be comedian, has like a little BS job, finds out from a random human gear robot that his grandfather passed away, and that he is now the president of his grandfather's human gear, which is really crazy because his dad was a human gear, a robot. And since that explosion, since he lost his dad, he really thinks of human gears as like people too, and wants to treat them as such. Amen. This group called, I can't remember pronounce the name, so I'm just gonna call them .net. These human gears want to take over the world and destroy humans, and this robot got transformed into some monster, and Arthur transforms into Kamen Rider 01. Now, the transformations are amazing. Amazing. Like, I'm about to go like the cover to this podcast is Kamen Rider Vulcan in his different forms, and his character's named Fua. Now, when I tell you this character is probably my favorite secondary rider ever, and the only reason like he might be my favorite because I finished 01, even though I know how Geats ends, and Killua is Kamen Rider Tycoon. He's probably my piece was like really cool, but like Fua took the stage for me when I seen him, and he was an asshole to Arthur because he was like, "Hey man, I don't like human gears because they fucked up my life." And all that shit. And when he transforms into Kamen Rider Shooting Wolf, that shit looks so fucking amazing. Like, it's really great. And like, the other characters are great. They like the emotions there. And I like low-key at the end of the story, I was like really fucked up because I'm like, bro, why did this character die? And like when that character gets brought back, it's really fucking sad how she gets brought back. But I was watching. It was like it's 51 episodes, and there's like 4 movies to the show. Now, because of COVID, it messed up a lot of the Kamen Rider episodes. Like Kamen Rider Saber got messed up because of COVID, and that's why people don't really rock with the show, because the writing got messed up, because a lot of people could just like when COVID happened, people couldn't really work like that. But going through the show, I was like, damn, when are these transformations going to happen? Because the reason how I really keep up with Kamen Rider is because of this Twitter page, and I don't know if it's a dude or not, but I'll just say the person behind it drops like a lot of Kamen Rider out of context scenes, and one scene that I was like really like in particular happens in the show, and I just finished it today and I just saw it. It was like mega hilarious, but a lot of the transformations I was like, yo, this shit's hard. Where is this from? And that's what really sells me. Like the transformations, the story comes later on and comes with it. But when I see the transformation and like how the fights, I'm like, yo, this shit's hard. And even though Kamen Rider is basically a more live action anime version of Power Rangers, because even though Power Rangers is Power Rangers, but they do it in a way more cooler way than Power Rangers do. Now I will say the Japanese Super Sentai Power Rangers do way cooler shit than Americans do, because Power Rangers Dino Thunder in Japan, their Megazords talk to them, and the white dinosaur ranger, he can like summon stuff with his sword, like he can draw shit in the air and with his dagger and it comes to life. Like he gave freaking the Red Ranger in like their 20-year celebrate anniversary, he drew him a new battle armor. I'm like, what the fuck? That never happened. They never showed that this thing can draw and do shit. Which no. They did show that he can draw, but he didn't do that. But I'm jumping off the topic. But like Kamen Rider 01, like it was really cool. My favorite character is full no nonsense police cop who thinks that human gears killed him and his family, but you later find out it was fabricated by a chip in his head. And I was really getting tired of how they were doing my nigga Fool, because I'm like, bro, you have to rip open all your progress keys to transform. And I was later found out, well, not later, I found out the second episode, but I had to remind myself that this nigga is not supposed to transform because he's not allowed to. He forces himself to transform so he can get his job done, even though he doesn't know at this time that the job that he wants to get done is a lie. But I would say this though, if you like Power Rangers, keep up with Power Rangers, or you're not one of those who think, oh man, Power Rangers lame, man, Power Rangers sucks, I would definitely check out Kamen Rider, because since I finished 01, that show is great. I'm about to watch the 4 movies, and I'm about to start Kamen Rider Build. And Build is basically I think it's a murder mystery, but Build is, I think I like Bill's transformation the best. Like 01 is cool, but Bill had one transformation that I really like, and it was Kamen Rider Rabbit. And it basically looked like a Gundam, like G Gundam. And I think that's what always sells me about like shows. Like if the transformation is cool and like the action is cool, I'm sold. It don't matter what the fuck it is.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true.
Which I would definitely tell you guys, I'm definitely about to finish Geats. And Kamen Rider Geats is really good. It's about this survival game of Kamen Riders when they have to save the city from these monsters. And if you win the game, you get to change the world in your image. And the main character has been doing it for like over 1,000 years to find his mom. And basically, low key, it's the story of Naruto. But instead of, think of this. Think of Naruto all the way up to him finding his parents. Because that's really what the end goal is. The main character is trying to find his mom, and he's like had to win this tournament for 1,000 years to find his mom. Which you find out the person who the reason why they can even do this game over is because they trapped his mom in some cube shit, and she's like a power source. It's really weird, man. It's Kamen Rider. It's weird to explain, but it's super cool. Shit, you probably seen Kamen Rider too, because if you watch Guyver, Power Ranger in Space, The Masked Rider, that's the Kamen Rider. And They also, and Kamen Rider has a lot of, it's a big fan base, and the toys is mad expensive too. I think the one I want is like, the one I really wanted was like 150, and my man Dwight got like a lot of them. Like he has a lot of Kamen Rider stuff, and I'm mad because I really wanted. I think he had, I forgot. I think he had Geeks with his armor, for his red armor on. And I was like, yo, this shit is fucking fire. I definitely need to get me some. That's what I'm really missing. I need to get a collection of anime / toku stuff. And before I get off the pod, I'm going to speak on how expensive these collector's items are. Now, I understand it takes time to build them and make the parts for them and all that stuff. But nigga, some of these shits is highway robbery. I think a Gundam set is like, now if it's one of those crazy Gundam sets, like if I'm making Gundam like unicorn or wing, okay, and it's like doing some crazy shit, I'll pay like 200, maybe 3. Matter of fact, let's live check out the prices and see how much these prices are.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Really? Oh, this ain't too bad. Maybe I'm on, but maybe I am. Maybe okay. Oh, whoa. Well, okay. Maybe I was on dope.
Stupid.
Now, okay. Yeah. So like the crazy looking ones is like 300, and I can understand that. But I think I could find. I think I just found a Gundam Wing Zero one for like 71 bucks. Yeah. I was on dope. Hold on. Yeah, I'll take what I said back. I'll take what I said. These ain't too bad. Yeah, these ain't bad. I'll tell you what I said back. Oh shit, they got Zoids? What? Cause I hope this website. Oh shit. Okay, I got distracted. I take what I said back. So some of those are expensive, but some of these I saw on this website, if it's legit, I'm about to get a blade like your kit and put that bitch together, which I always want to do. If I have to paint it, I'm gonna be really mad because I'm not the best at painting, like really not. So I don't want to like have to like paint shit and be like pissed that I fucking painted the wrong shit, wrong color. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's it for the pod for this week. I really appreciate you guys listening, man, and I definitely gonna have a guest. I won't say next week because I don't know my schedule and his, but I'm gonna have a guest next time, and we're gonna get into some shit. So next time, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace.
Man, I'm outside 2 times, start a fucking fight for nothing. Man, I'm outside in the street, nigga, what's up? Nigga, you bluffing. I'm tryna knock this nigga head off.